Yes, what's up, everybody? What's up? When you hear that tune, it means your boy Case is back with another amazing episode here at Sport. As I promised you that I'll be doing more episodes and more days. Today is a Tuesday, so I came again. Normally I was dropping it like every Thursday, but now I've just added like 2 more days. So if you just joined, welcome on K-Sport podcast, where we get a rundown of the news happening around Greece and Europe at large. We touch everything: sports, entertainment, and travel. Travel is the best thing because I love traveling. So I mainly look at everything that concerns traveling more, because my goal is giving you information. Everyone who is out there who would love to be here or would love to visit Greece, because nobody who doesn't want to visit here. So you want to know what's going on the ground, and I'm pretty sure the information I drop here, it helps you to get a good picture, and I'll try to improve as I go. And on top of that, I give you some of my experiences as a person, like going on my daily, and drop some knowledge here and there from what we learn. And as I promised, as we go on, we will see having to talk to people. But apparently, because of the situation with COVID, I made up my mind and be like, all right, we're gonna be just chilling with me for a period of time until maybe when things get back to normal, and we'll be safe to bring in people. Anyway, that's just for you to have a picture for the person who just joined. But here's what happened in the week, earlier the days, until today, Tuesday, 11th of August. Earlier this week, we can't start anything, though it's about Greece, but this is always a very tragic thing that happened in Beirut, in Lebanon. I send my condolences to all our brothers and sisters in Lebanon, and we send our prayers to the people who lost their lives and those who got injured in the accident of an explosion, which was really, really bad. It cost their life. So we pray that the souls for the deceased get peaceful rest. So what I encourage that, whenever you're out there and you can help in any way, you can just go ahead, donate to the organization, but also be extremely careful, because some people tend to use these situations also as an opportunity to to scam you into something which is sketchy. So be on the lookout, donate to the legit organization. There's some really good organization out there putting all their faces up on this just to help and to get the people back on their feet, because really that city was torn down. It is a very bad situation down there. So if you get a chance to do that, donate, and let's help the people get back to let's save humanity in that way, in any way you can. So let's go to what happened until today here in Greece and around Europe generally. That's one of it. That was the explosion. So I think this was international news. It was known everywhere. But back here in the majestic Athens, in ancient Greece, I like to give all the titles, of the place. I don't want to leave something behind. It is amazing Greece. We had a tragic also floods, like heavy rains, which is strange because we're in August. You would expect us to be embracing the beautiful suns, but we had some thunderstorm, and it ended up flooding in one of the islands called Avia, semi-island, I'd say, because the other part which is connected on the land. But so it flooded out there, and it was really it costed some people lives there. 8 people died, and among them I think 7 adults, elder people, and I think one 8 months, I think it was 8 months old kid also died. Um, so today, as of today, the Prime Minister went there to pay a visit to this affected area with floods. It is what it is, bro. It's just a very bad thing. So that's also one of the things you gotta know. And also in the travel news, Paros Island. I don't know if you heard about Paros. Is one of these beautiful islands. It was named the best island in Europe to visit. Boom, there you have it. So this place is an amazing place. It's a really beautiful place. So if you haven't been to Paros, it's a place worthy putting on your bucket list to visit Paros whenever you have plans to visit in Greece. It's amazingly beautiful. So it's named one of the best places to visit in Europe. And when you see this place, if you haven't known about this, just take your time, look it up, and you'll see the reason why it was named the best place, one of the best travel destinations in Europe. So Paros Island is out there, though the summer seems to be not very normal as it's supposed to be, but it doesn't matter, we still have it. So whenever you get a time to plan your traveling, just go for it. It's worth every single penny of yours, man. Trust me on that. As usual this summer, as normally as it does here in Greece, the summer brings a very, very long list of visitors from all corners of the world, including celebrities. So even though it is the COVID kind of things, you would have thought that maybe the visitors will be having, they won't be so, but still, this season we have already seen some of these celebrities coming through. Like I think 2 weeks ago we had one of the this king of Instagram, if you know him, the Dan Bilzerian. He was spotted around in Greece, the so-called internet playboy. He's known for throwing out large wads of cash around. So he was spotted also sailing in Greece, in Santorini, and also headed to to Mykonos, those party spots. There's one of the Mykonos is said to be the Ibiza of Greece. So you can when a guy like Bilzerian goes there, you don't wonder. But it's what it is. It's what is called the Greek summer. It brings us everyone. It brings everyone. It's the paradise that we are here. And as of today, we have the legend himself, David Beckham, with his son. He is spotted around, also enjoying a beach in Greece around here. Him and the wife Victoria and their 9-year-old daughter Harper. So they've been seen today on their paddle boat, doing some selfies and all that kind of stuff. It is, everybody wants Texas a bit of a taste of Greece. But welcome David Beckham around here. So that's what it is. And another travel news that really I think that it's very important to know. It's still a very bad situation for the COVID, unfortunately. And this period has seen a spike in the cases of COVID in Greece here, and this has triggered the government in Greece to impose new measures to curb the virus spread. In a briefing on Monday, the deputy spokeswoman Aristotela Piloni made an announcement, with some new rules that are put on apparently there's already something that is going on whereby if you're not wearing a mask, you're gonna be fined 150 euros. So if you're a visitor and you don't know about this, you gotta be knowing this. You have to put on a mask in every place, the public transportation, indoor places. You have to wear a mask, because there's that fine that is gonna be given to you of 150 euros, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to have that on a bill. So the spokeswoman today, on Monday, yesterday actually, she made an announcement about some of the measures. So I'm gonna run down for you just to know what happened, like what are the new things that were, added upon. Like there was an international fair, the Thessalonic International Fair, one of Greece's largest annual trade fair, held in the northern port city every September, until from September to 5th to around 13th, is cancelled. A negative COVID test result within 72 hours of travelers coming from Sweden, Belgium, the Netherlands, Spain, and Czech Republic as of August 17th is required. A negative COVID test result within 72 hours for all travelers entering Greece via the Promokonas border crossing with, that's the border with Bulgaria. So you also required to have a negative COVID test for the last 72 hours in order to get it. Also, there is a maximum number of 750 people to be allowed to enter Greece per day. Listen to this, like 750 people will be allowed to enter Greece per day through the Kakavia land border with Albania as of August 16th. Only that. So that means in a day there's a counting which is going on, like you don't have to exceed this. So if you're the 751st, my friend, you can't go in. Sad, but it's true, bro. All the events that require the audience to stand, including the performances and concerts, they're all suspended. It's gonna be a concertless summer. I mean, 2020 has already hit us so bad, man. It's like now stepping on our head. So imagine a summer without any concert. I always used to love the German beer festival. I mean, our rock and roll festivals around in Greece running. We had some tours like from the rock and roll bands that were coming through. Those are all cancelled. Nothing's gonna happen. There is another rule which says until August 23rd, food or catering sector related shops, that's the restaurant and bars, will have to close by midnight in several regions and islands. So in these islands below, I'm going to listen them for you. Restaurants and bars, they are not allowed to go beyond midnight. And actually, it's already happening. They had already, it wasn't like a general thing going on, but now because of this spike in the cases, now they're making like a general for everyone. Whereby, like in Crete, East Macedonia, Thrace, region units like in Thessalonic, Halkidiki, Larissa, Corfu, these are all just, in Greece around. And municipalities of Mykonos. Remember I told you Mykonos is one of the party islands. In Mykonos, in Paros, in Santorini, in Volos, in Katerini, in Rhodos, in Antiparos, and Zakynthos, in Kos. These are all really hyped islands. I've visited most of these islands, and I know what it is when it's summertime. It's crazy. It attracts a lot of people, so that's why they're putting a really very keen eye on these places in these destinations. They're putting a lot of regulations because I think the excitement is what caused most of the people to be a bit relaxed about some of the limitations gotta take us in to prevent yourself from contracting the virus. The excitement was too much, and as you know, it's August, and it's a vacation month. Everybody's living out, especially here the locals, everyone is leaving the city, heading to the islands, having the vacation. So I think this is one of the things that have contributed to the spread of the virus as well. But there are various reasons. This is my opinion, and there could be other reasons as to why it happened like this. But this is what in my opinion, there's a lot of traveling going on from city to city. People coming in from out. Everyone who comes, the local Greeks, local people, and everyone, international travelers coming in. It's hard to say. This is the thing, or everybody has an opinion, but this is my opinion about it. Like on Sunday, the country recorded the highest cases, like number of cases, like 203 cases. Like it's one of the highest, which is it really hurts me to be talking about this, because it seemed to be now that we're going past that. But so I urge everyone, if you're a visitor, locals, friends, and everyone, like, try to be safe out there and protect yourself and enjoy it responsibly. You don't want to just go and as a sign of enjoying and then have to come out sick. So you don't want to do that. So be safe out there. Abide with the laws put in place. You don't want to be fined unnecessarily, because the law is a law, whether you agree with the situation or not. When they catch you when you're not abiding with it, you're gonna face the consequences, and don't want to do that. Whether if you're a visitor or you're a local, you want to go by the rules. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's the new normal, but it's uncomfortable, but it is what it is. But for example, like today I went out. It's very hard. It's really bothering, like very not easy to walk with a mask on, but it is the new thing. You gotta go with it. So let's drop the coronavirus. I don't want to talk about much about it, because it's one thing that makes me sad. But anyway, we need to know about this information, because we are a travel world. We are traveling and we're living in this world right now. It's a new normal. We can't avoid that. So, all right, get out of that. And in some other news, Greece, still in the travel news, just launched a new campaign just to promote other, like 4 islands. One of the beautiful islands as well, the one which is called Lesbos, the island of Chios, Samos, and Liros. This island, like they have, like, it's a new campaign. Greece is generally trying to promote these generally the tourism, because as you know, this whole COVID thing has hurt every industry, but it hasn't hurt as bad as it has done when it comes to the travel industry. You can see this happening globally, what it is being everywhere. Like I think 2 weeks ago, or if I'm accurate, I think Virgin Air filed for bankruptcy. It's affecting everyone. So the travel industry everywhere, the hospitality industry is it's in a catastrophic situation. It's not so easy. That's why the state is trying to launch these numerous campaigns to promote the whole to try to see that the industry try to get back in shape. So there was a new campaign that was launched. It's called Greek for You, or Greek Yasena. So for every island they say Samos Yasena. Sena means for you, which is Yasena, which is for you, Samos for you, Leros for you, Lesbos for you, and Chios for you. So these are the 4 islands that are being promoted in this new campaign. Fair enough. And there is also I can't skip this. This one is, I think this came out today, that Russia developed the first vaccine and they give it a name. I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce this right. It's the Sputnik V, like offering sustainable immunity against the coronavirus. President Vladimir Putin announced that. Let me read this article for you. It's just like this morning, for the first time in the world, a vaccine against the new coronavirus was registered. So it comes off like Russia has done the first vaccine for the coronavirus. And he said during the televised video conference call with the government ministers, Putin emphasized that the Sputnik V vaccine underwent the necessary test and has proven air efficient, offering lasting immunity from coronavirus. He further called it a very important step forward, for the world. Right. Fair enough. For me, I'm not against anybody whoever finds a vaccine. I don't want to go into the politics of it, but I just want to get back to the point where I can give my kisses and my hugs and my handshakes and my fist bumps and everything without worrying about my person on doing that too. I just want to go back to my clubs. I just want to go back to the festival. Come on, I just want to get back to that normal, man. So I don't care who does find the vaccine. Putin finds the vaccine, Trump finds the vaccine, whoever finds the vaccine, even if my grandma finds a vaccine, for me, I'll applaud. Even if it's the Yaya down here, my neighbor. Have a beautiful old woman, Yaya. She's a very, very, very I like her so much. Every time she wakes up when she finds me on the balcony, if she catches me from the balcony, I don't always visit the balcony. So whenever she catches me on the balcony, she asks me, "What's going on?" It seems she takes a lot of time before going out. She asks, "What's going on? Is the world go back to normal?" I'm like, "Yo, yeah, you have to wait, man, for you to go out, especially for you." I'm not saying anything, but as far as I'm reading this stuff, it shows that this thing is not friendly with your age. So yeah, keep it inside. But she's a lovely lady. I love her so much. So what was my point? My point is, whoever finds the vaccine, whoever sends back to normal, that's what I care about, man. So Putin broke the internet now. He said that he found the new vaccine for the coronavirus. So if he does some good testings and it works out, man, I think I'll be flying out to Russia the next month. Man, I need to get me a vaccine and just inject me and bring back for my boys and be like, yo, let's get this vaccine in our bodies. Just go out there, So just let's pray for that. Let's pray for for whoever, like the people on the front lines and whoever in the laboratories trying to find the solution to the whole catastrophic situation. Let's hope things turn out well. So let's go to some sports news. Here, Olympiacos defender Konstantinos Tsimikas he was taken to Liverpool. So very soon, you're gonna be the Liverpool fans out there in England. You're gonna be having a defender from Olympiacos, and Olympiacos took the local league championship here. So, and that's what happens for all the teams when they see the best one, they'll come for them. This kid is a good guy, so he's signed with Liverpool. So England, get ready for this guy. Is coming there. He went for 0.75 million. That's a lot of money, bro. But it's worth it, bro. It's worth it. He's been with he's still young. Helped the club to win their 45th Greek Super League title. His status is good. It's worth all the pennies that are being done. I'm pretty sure he's gonna really do well. Liverpool did a good chance. I don't know. By the way, congratulations to all the Arsenal fans for the FA Cup won when was it, like last week, I think. Yeah, by the time I left, it was that in the FA Cup finals. I watched the game. It was really amazing happening. So in the NBA, we have a guy at the Kumbo named the finalist for NBA MVP and defensive player of the year. So let's see who is gonna do it. The list was like Giannis, James Harden, and LeBron are the finalists for the NBA for like 2019-2020 MVP award. But things that they say that, I mean, the Greek Freak is considered like the heavy favorite to win the MVP award for the second consecutive year. We don't mind. I mean, bring it home, bro. We need it. But this guy, I'm gonna tell you something. This guy does put in the work. If he wins it, it doesn't mean it doesn't surprise me. He really puts in the work. He's worth it, man. This brings me to one thing to remember, that everything you put in work, man, hard work pays off. No other thing, no other words. You can't tell me anything else other than hard work. You put in the time, the efforts in anything. I mean, you're gonna get out of it. Trust me on that. There's so many live examples on that. So one of them is this guy here. He's the Greek Freak. Just came from the scratch. I mean, these are the guys. These two should be the example of the Drake song. Started from the bottom, now we're here. You know that song? The Drake song, like starting from the bottom, now we're here. So this guy started from the bottom, now he's there. So good luck to the Greek Freak and ever. I mean, I'm not against whoever. If James Harden succeeds, it's okay for me. But LeBron, they're all good players, and I'm really thinking these are some of the heaviest, toughest decision to make, because whoever you put around, they are really good players. So it becomes it. But if Giannis brings it to Greece, I mean, if he wins, Greece wins. That's the thing. So let's fingers crossed. I mean, now you can tell that whom I'm rooting for. Though I'm trying to, I'm trying to be like, all right, everything, but you know who I'm rooting for. So if Giannis, please do it. So what else? What do we got today, man? There is a brand new genre. There's a series based on Greek mythology that is being prepared by Netflix. So it's gonna be premiered very soon. So let's wait for that. I think I'll drop it here for today. I mean, I've just caught up for a lot of things. So it was a really nice time talking back to you guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you have anything, please let me know. Review, share, subscribe, wherever you're listening your podcast from. It is just K-Spot Podcast. Just join me, and we'll stay in touch. Peace out.